How long can I expect to be at your location? Good question. It really depends on what adventure you're doing with us. For single-day adventures, you can expect to be here anywhere from a couple hours to 4 or 5 hours. We're going to give you a good idea of that when you get here or when you get your materials, booking your reservation. One thing to keep in mind, though, is we expect you to be available all day if at all possible. Occasionally, sometimes the weather might be bad. The nice thing about Arizona is we can often delay and fly within the same day. So we expect you to be available. So please accommodate that in your schedule. That rarely happens, but if it does, then we're going to want you to be able to be available to fly a little bit later if you have to. Now, I'd say 99% of the time we give you to arrive and depart is within a few minutes of exactly what's going to happen. So for the flight of your life adventures, the briefing is typically around 30 minutes. We're going to need you 15 minutes prior to that to get the paperwork done. The flights themselves, you can expect to be out at the airplane anywhere from a half hour to an hour. And then, of course, we're going to debrief. And the debrief is relatively short with the instructor, but we do give you the opportunity to watch the video as well if you want to do that. For the air combat, you can expect to be here a little bit longer. That's where it starts getting to the 3 to 5 hour kind of range for your experience. So it's pretty substantial. So come prepared, be ready to meet the timings. Please try to have the flexibility in your schedule to be able to stay if we have to either get delayed or for whatever reason to accommodate that, because we want to make sure you get the experience. And with aviation, sometimes there's just delays. There's nothing we can do about it. We'll do our very best to stay on time. So that kind of summarizes it up. Now, if you're on a multi-day program, anywhere from 2 to 5 days, of course, expect to be here all day, but we'll usually break it down to just a few hours where you're going to be at our facility, and that's going to depend on the specific adventure and the profiles you're on and what our schedule looks like. So the earlier you can book your adventure, the more likely we can accommodate a specific schedule. So you give us a call a couple weeks prior, you're going to have to fit into available holes in our schedule. But if you're several months or a year in advance of booking a date, then you can pretty much pick and choose for the most part. Okay, so that's not bad advice for you. If you have a gift certificate, is call us early if you have a specific date or time that you want to try to fly, and we'll do our best to accommodate that. Come on down. We look forward to flying with you. It's going to be a great time.